She headed to the protest with her best friend, wanting to vent her frustration of growing up under siege. And armed with that reckless courage of a teenager, MARIAM defiantly walked towards the fence, aware the Israeli army was warning against it.
I wanted to show the world that we are still here, we are not dead. I didn't expect such a reaction from them. I kept on walking towards the fence carrying a flag. The boys followed us. The soldiers could see me. The snipers were pointing their weapons. I had a backpack. I took it off so they didn't think I was carrying something suspicious. I threw some stones, hid, and then started walking again. I turned to look for my friend, and then I felt an excruciating pain in my leg.
2 beds further, SABREEN is recovering from a bullet in her arm, another in the foot, and shrapnel in the stomach. At only 19, her lack of hope is painful to hear.
Before going out, I told my mother I wasn't planning to come back home. I told her I wanted to become a martyr. I even said my last prayer. I was standing next to 2 young boys. One of them got shot. I got angry. They weren't doing anything. We were just chatting together.
The boy was carried away, and SABREEN walked up a little closer to the border fence, despite the tear gas being fired in her direction. And then, like MARIAM, she fell to the ground. It was the bloodiest day in Gaza since the war in 2014, with Israel firing live ammunition at crowds of stone throwers. Hundreds were admitted to hospital, doctors say, most for gunshot wounds. The hospital is overwhelmed by the amount of injured that arrived here in one day, but doctors also say they don't have enough equipment or medicine to give the wounded the proper treatment. Most of the injuries are in the lower part of the body, but doctors were shocked at the extent of the wounds. Many patients had large gaping exit wounds. Doctors say they hadn't seen this before.
Because of the type of bullets here is exclusive bullets, which in inlet around 1 or 2 millimeters, but outlet around 15 centimeters outlet, okay? So here can be damage, severe damage of the tissue, severe damage of the nerves, and severe damage of the arteries and everything, and the bone.
The Great March of Return is a planned 6 weeks demonstration calling for refugees and their descendants to go back to their family homes in what is now Israel. Large crowds are expected to return to the border on Friday to commemorate the dead and honor the wounded. Everyone aware that it could unravel in the same way, but many in Gaza say they have nothing to lose. Hoda, Abdel-Hamid, Al Jazeera, Gaza.